Game 2.
Hello, well, that's the first thing we're going to be hearing. No surprise there. Hello, welcome back to the YouTube viewers, those watching at home. Back to Lich Better Have My Money versus Panic at the Rosh Pit.
Yep.
Last round, well, Kid Dynamite got written off and just sent out of this world. See if they can turn things around. I definitely, and Randy disagrees for the record, I definitely think they made Panic look mortal there. They definitely showed that they were able to beat themselves a path to victory out, even if they weren't necessarily able to go down that road.
10 seconds remaining back.
Now it will be simple. Beat down the path to victory and go there, you know?
Yep. Of course, you have to avoid, diverting all your resources to trash mode after that, and just letting Kai get big again. It's a two-headed dragon when you're facing Panic.
Thing is, I don't really know how much Kai was even able to do at the end of the game there. I think he got ridden off as badly as Kid Dynamite, just on a team where wasn't as bad to happen.
I'm saying, if a game 1 goes like that, your immediate instinct in game 2 is, alright, we gotta send all our resources to dealing with trash boat, and then Kai can get big.
Right. Shadow Shaman up there, first pick. They actually asked for first pick there, and they used it on Shaman. That's interesting.
10 seconds
they were really wanting him up here. What do you think that means?
5 seconds
Could mean a push lineup.
Mid that's focused around ward trapping, perhaps?
Could mean that. Could mean a more CC dependent lineup.
Right. Could be looking at Trashboat taking over the Lena duties on mid there.
Maybe.
Radiant team pick.
First pick Warlock here.
Here.
It's definitely a good start. We've definitely seen a lot better play on Run Over Meat on Warlock than we have with Vern over this tournament, so it's a step up for sure.
Dire team pick.
I got a message from Kid Dynamite during the downtime of that game. It was one word, 4 letters, and started with F, and that was the whole message.
There you go. Oh, early quap, huh? Alright.
Early quap.
Is that an off-lane quap? That's popular in Immortals right now.
That's probably a mid quap, because they like to pick Trash Boat's hero super early.
Yep.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
So trash vote on the quaff. It's another sort of Ember-esque hero in that she can really dictate the pace of the game and everything that's happening if she gets big enough.
Right. Panic blocking out the Lena here. Lich actually knocking out the Razor, giving them maybe a little undue amount of confidence after that last one. I can tell you this much. Razor did not do a lot. Maybe they just don't want to deal with the potential possibility of, they're going to build, they're going to pick up like a Lifestealer or a Troll Warlord or somebody like that here, and just don't want to be dealing with that. Of course, if they do all that and then they pick up Ursa, I'm going to have some very, very unfriendly words with Kid Dynamite after the game about his drafting choices. No Oracle, says Panic.
Husk Oracle.
They know that Panic's Lich has been doing a lot of Foracle recently, and they don't want to see that.
Radiant team pick.
No Medusa.
Alright, now that Kai Medusa is a fair thing to get rid of. Seen some rather good results with Medusa in this tournament in general. She hasn't been picked that much, but when she is, I feel like it works.
Always a doomsday clock, it feels like. It always feels like you got Medusa against an early game lineup that just doesn't quite have what it takes to finish their plate.
Right.
Lich taking their time here. Definitely talking this draft over.
Yep. Definitely go with a tiny, Dogtown Tiny. That's fun.
Antonio, that's going to be something Quap's definitely going to have to be sweating here. If Tiny's able to get the avalanche on Quap, she's probably dead.
Dire team pick.
Yeah, I mean, she can be killed within a single toss Ava combo, so.
Got Bristle back up for a banana stand here.
Yep.
One of my personal signature heroes, so expect to be under that little magnifying glass this game, Mr. Stand.
10 seconds remaining.
He had a good performance as Marv last time. I do think that there was some good instinct on when I'm allowed to use Arena and not just have it written off by him.
Yep.
Though I will say, to Lich's discredit, because I've got to flame them, I do feel like it was less Marv's getting off Genius 300 IQ's Arena and a little more Lich kind of tripping over themselves on exactly how to deal with it. Shadow Demon, that's very interesting.
Alright, so that's your supports.
Right.
The shadows.
Shadow Demon, likely, mostly here to do saves on mid for Quap, because we know how Dogtown likes to play that tiny.
Remaining.
Oh yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, well, this must happen at least once per series. There we go.
We'll see what KD decides to run with the tiny this time, because he doesn't have a Suskar.
Right.
That's good with tiny.
Go with Tiny a lot of things, actually.
Yeah, it's true. He's a very versatile hero.
Team bad.
Roar!
The Bush Ursa. It's a classic.
You remember earlier when I was like, if they ban Razor, it better not be to try and support an Ursa pick?
Why don't you like the Ursa pick?
What?
Why don't you like the Ursa pick?
No, it's not because I don't like the Ursa pick. It's
Oh,
because Razor doesn't actually counter Ursa, because Fury Slides just eat him anyway.
I mean, I guess that's true in theory, but
True in practice as well.
still annoying.
Team bad.
Panic actually banning out the Ember themselves.
Yep. Not gonna use that against us. We saw Kid Dynamite on Ember in the game where he was standing in, so
Right.
it's not unheard of.
So I'm standing in on the Ember Spirit to very good effect,
10
actually.
seconds
Oh, yeah.
remaining. 5 seconds. Dire team bad.
No Drow Ranger. They do not want to be. That is a hero that does counter Ursa. You know, Ursa
Yes.
very much is one of the heroes that just kind of has to walk up to you in a large part of the fights. If
Yeah, especially before Blink.
If the BKB is down, Drow can really just kite and kill him. Definitely going to be good against the Bristleback in particular in that lane matchup because Ursa Fury Swipes does not care about your armor.
Remaining.
Could
Yep.
not give less of a shit.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
No void.
Especially with a Warlock, he can just beat you up.
I think they're letting Inspector here. I think they're thinking Spectre.
Maybe.
Radiant team pick.
Jakiro?
Alright. So, mid, Shaman, or SD? Wait, no, hold on. I don't know what's happening, actually.
One bristle.
One
for sure.
bristle, someone weird in the offlane, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're just griefing, I think. I think they're
10
griefing.
seconds remaining.
My joke
Might be-
griefing.
My team griefing.
5
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
Well, good news, but Gigi, you finally get to see it. Pause 3 Jakiro, just like you always wanted.
Alright, well, what can I tell you? Maybe they do something cool. Is it like an aggressive tri-lane that just looks to kill people?
It could be.
Like the Shaman Demon Jakiro tri-lane? I could
Could
see
be.
that, I guess. You know, just to make Ursa's life miserable, basically.
Right. I can tell you what's going to be miserable is that this game goes past 30 minutes. I don't think any of these guys outscale Tiny, let alone Ursa.
Well, Tiny's a support, but yeah.
Even support Tiny.
We'll see if they go with an aggro tri-lane or if they're doing something else weird. Shouldn't have called it a grief before I see it in action.
It's true. Oh man, Lich gonna take it to the last second here.
Yeah. What do we pick? We pick the Death
The
Prophet.
Death Prophet. Ooh, that could do a lot of damage to a lot of these guys. Got a nice silence for Quap. Got a nice silence for
Yep.
Bristleback. The ghosts are going to be able to thrive because Bristleback, in particular, for example, one of the heroes that really likes a long team fight but doesn't have a great ability to make it happen himself. He needs somebody
Yep.
there to sort of tee that up to make it go long. Unfortunately, you got Kid Dynamite on the Death Prophet who's able to punish long fights, and nobody who's really able to let a long fight happen. In fact, a long fight would be disastrously bad for them, as
Yep.
well, 4 of these 5 guys can just pretty much get comboed to death instantly by Tiny.
Right.
In particular, if they're able to knock Comrade Chris out of the fight early, if they're able to knock out the Shadow Demon, then they really have nothing stopping them from just running all over everyone they want.
Kai is the one on Bristle, so
Right.
I thought it was gonna be like you put Bristle solo in the 3 role and then had a weird one-less safe lane, tri lane, or something. Or I guess it would make more sense if they were in the Ursa lane, actually, come to think of it.
Right. They're gonna do the funny Rosh Rider strategy.
Aggressive tri lane in the Ursa lane, maybe. It might not even be what's happening. It's just my theory crafting.
But hey. Some funny chat, it seems.
Yeah, there was indeed.
Prepare for battle.
What the beast? Can you believe that Trash Boat is sponsored by Certified?
Yeah, so it would be a tri lane in the off if they were doing this. Okay.
Right.
Makes more sense.
There are 3 people
I know
kind
the
of
Kai's
looking
on
that
Bristle.
way.
I see what they're going for. Let's see if it works.
I can tell you this much. I don't know if this is the right time to be pulling out this funny strat. Bristle's going to be able...
Well, they literally can't miss bracket, so...
True. Bristle, well, let's just pretend they really super duper want to win this game. Like, for example, if they go 1-1, they lose number 1 seed against Backdoor Boys, for example.
30 seconds to battle.
The Bristleback here is going to have a more or less free lane because neither Tiny nor Spirit Breaker have any obligation, moral or otherwise, to stay in this lane. They can go wherever they want, wherever they want. So Lich should have no trouble.
Right.
The battle begins.
Yeah. Give each other some nasty looks here, but nothing much more than that.
Right. BYOC. What do you think? What do you think the C in BYOC stands for? Let's try to keep it stream friendly.
I don't know. SD's headed top though. That's what I do know.
It is interesting, so it's not going to
So
be a
there's just an
try.
off-lane Jakiro.
It's just going to be Jack 3. They've been listening to all your requests for 3 Jakiro, and now you finally get to see it in action.
There you go. Let's see if it works.
They're definitely, like, super duper early this time. Like, they really have 20 minutes to win this, or they don't have much of a chance. Especially in the light of the fact that Bristle kind of personally countered by 2 core members of that team.
Yep, Dogtown gonna mess with the equilibrium up here.
Shadow Demon going to try and put a stop to that, by gosh. Pretty good effect, actually. Pretty high amount of damage told Antonio there.
Yep.
So that's Tiny's full name, by the way.
Yeah, Antonio, yeah.
Antonio Tiny Cragsworth.
Yeah.
The real interest is going to be this Death Prophet versus Quap mid here. What do you think, Randy? You're an old hat. What do you think of the Quap versus DP matchup?
Pretty equal. Depends on play.
Oh, that's a classic for you.
Absolutely perfect.
You want to hear my thoughts as a Bristle player on Bristle 1 here?
Yeah.
Yeah, even with the additional guy, actually the additional guy kind of makes it worse. Like, they can really just ignore him. Just leave him alone. He will do good if these guys stick. and just stay in this lane forever. And if X3 lets himself get hit by Shadow Poison 9 times without doing anything about it. Actually missed a lot of those shit. Kai. Ooh, the avalanche just barely.
Gonna go on
whiffed
banana
him,
stand down here.
But doesn't
as
matter.
well.
Kai getting annihilated. First blood
Let's take
from
a
a
look at
stone.
that, the potential bot kill on banana stand that didn't happen.
It's definitely gonna rat him from the lane for a while. It's actually coming back.
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna
get
get
him!
Nope.
Fine, then I'll get Shaman. Fine, then I'll get nobody at all!
Just gonna
Oh!
whack Shaman.
Spirit Breaker very low.
Consider yourself.
Gonna rage charge the bristleback.
Classic.
That actually throws him in a very awkward spot, not quite far enough to go on the Ooh!
Oh my god, that damage is ridiculous.
And they can't find Kai. He's just gone.
Half of Tiny's HP just gone for no reason.
Well, gone for a good reason. He just ate a million bristles in a
true.
row and has no armor.
Yeah, literally, zero edgy hero.
Panic offlane, just trying some funny stuff here. I don't know if Run Over Me meant to heal himself there. I'm gonna guess probably not. X3 does have a wand here at this point, so that is going to, well, nice misclicketh, Comrade Chris. He gets rolling stoned.
My thanks.
Slow and cautious start to this game, I would
You
say.
want me to break kayfabe here a little bit?
Yeah.
I think maybe there's a degree to which Panic realized that they have the opportunity to knock somebody out the bracket without having anything to lose themselves, basically. Might be trying to a degree to give this to them.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
Definitely remains to be seen, certainly. But this is a
I would
Rosh
say it's
Riders
just,
lineup.
you know, why not try wacky stuff when the game doesn't matter?
Right.
Is more the thought process.
They definitely need to start respecting Bristle's back a little bit more. They've been targeting basically nothing but it, whether or not they've had the choice so far. And that's no good.
I'm gonna toss on Comrade Chris here. Is probably dead. Yeah.
Rip. Was a split kill, unfortunately. Had a strange timing to go bot, actually. I wonder what Tiny got these drops for. There is basically no magic damage in this lane aside from the
So the
bomb
mana
which
regen?
that. Just for the mana region? Yeah, maybe.
Can I get another toss back?
What the hell was that?
That was rather odd. Gaben, please explain to me what just happened there.
And again, unfortunately, all the offense right at Kai's back. So he's able to just tank through it.
This bot lane is very annoying for Ursa to deal with, so again, I see the idea behind this lane. Just bother the safe lane rather than getting anything yourself.
Right. They're trading up an entire slot basically just to stop Ursa from getting
Kai
anything
might be in
done.
trouble here. Yeah, he's dead.
A rolling stone.
Gets that tiny combo.
Yep.
Deadly stuff.
Tiny looking to bully the Comrade Chris here. Just stop
Trying to
this
ruin this
bull.
bull. Yep.
And he does.
Successfully ruins this bull, yeah.
And Comrade Chris is actually going to get a lot of damage from the creep camp here. And Comrade Chris is actually in a lot of danger, actually.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Tiny has a Mango.
Doesn't need it. Goodbye.
Yep. Well, there you go.
And unfortunately for Bristle, he doesn't have a great ability to, good way to delay game from Spirit Breaker there. X3 coming in, taking the Taking the get down Mr. President role there.
Yep. A 4-0 start for Lich.
One thing I should note, by the way, is for all this lane has for all they've given up to check to get the lane out for Ursa, right? Check that last hits deny chart.
That's true. He's still last sitting.
Right. That's a
Not
bad
as much
sign.
as he probably want to, but
Right. Yep, Ursa, one of the most early game dependent heroes in the whole game. A bad early game for Ursa, and you are written off for a long time.
oh yeah.
But this is not bad enough to be bad. This is just mediocre.
Comrade Chris gonna get comboed here again. But
Just again,
probably
charged out here.
good. Again. Man, they're really bullying this guy.
Right, yeah. You're just walking all over Comrade Chris. They aren't even giving Bristleback a little respect.
Yeah.
Spirit Breaker?
Courier has been killed.
Buddy, that's not how courier
Happens.
micro works. Ah, Bristle just getting tossed.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Bonk.
Ridiculous.
17% chance. Why did Kid Dynamite just deny a haste room?
Why
17%
not?
chance. Boss is dead.
Yeah, they got
Oh,
boss.
Ursa likely
the bush
going
is
to
good.
follow him.
Oh, good enrage. He's
But
dead.
really not much hope to survive there, unfortunately, for him.
Yep. They're going on Kai again. Successfully.
Down he goes.
Gee.
Jesus Christ. 3-0 on X3, 2-0 on Dogtown. I can tell you
Yeah.
this, at this point, they just saw what happened. They're high-fiving each other. Oh, no, wait, no, they high-fived the tower!
Dogtown
Aw,
high five the tower,
X3, bro, you can't do that to Dogtown! He's a friend of the show!
Yeah, yeah, friend of the show, Dogtown.
More of the, Mars, I would definitely not say the Mars one, though, first game. That's the Ember Spirit show. Dogtown, more of a friend of the show at least than Kid Dynamite is.
Yeah, yeah, Kid Dynamite, enemy of the show.
Right. Yeah,
I
Manoy,
don't
you're
even
gonna,
know, yeah, I'm fine with Kid Dynamite.
Manoy, you're gonna like this, right? After the first match, Kid Dynamite.
They're gonna kill Ursa here. Yep.
Oh, the
Okay,
Enrage,
Enrage.
though! The Enrage plus the Warlock! Tiny's
Yep.
here, playing point guard.
Super
Sorry.
sick enrage timing.
No kills on the Ursa here.
Is under attack.
Dynamite pops Ghost of
X3
to,
having some
push.
issues.
Radiant's
need multicam for this game.
is under attack.
No. He's dead.
Oh,
Yep.
barely. Just barely going down there. Benji's eyes open, didn't it? If only he'd had that chainmail earlier, funnily enough.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
There you go. Got something from this Bristol lane at least.
Right.
Double damage.
Very odd one, this one. But,
Yeah, that's for sure.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
you know, if you want to pull out the weird lineups, you do it in a game that doesn't matter.
Right. But
Kid
yeah, as I was
Dynamite
trying to
gonna
say.
Go on Kai up here. I'm
Never
afraid
mind.
to say.
Oh, Spear Breaker actually gets to go right in there.
Yep.
Kai, really not finding it
He's
very
very
easy to get
tanky.
out. He is taking from the
Oh,
back.
no!
Uh-oh, it's Quap.
Has fallen.
Oh yeah, trash boat's here.
In fact, everybody is here. This is Smash
Rather
Ultimate.
Deadly. Yeah. Katie's looking pretty dead.
That's not good either.
Oh, well, there you go.
That was definitely way too far to dive there.
Yep.
It's like we said, the number one way to lose to Panic is that you die in the meat grinder trying to dive for Kai. It is important you kill
Yep.
him, but it is not so important you can just let yourself die like that, unfortunately.
Then Bristle's looking unkillable. Unless Tiny's
Right.
there.
Well, Bristle's looking unkillable in the event that you don't hit him when he's turning around.
Radiant's
Anyway.
middle tower is under attack.
Uh,
Radiant structures
bother
are
banana
fortified.
stand a bit, but
Yep.
not do more than bother. Kai rotates down here, make the Ursa's life a little difficult.
Right, yep. there is anybody who can do that pretty well, is Bristleback. Though it is definitely an awkward situation for him because he can't do much about like his Bristleback does not help him against Ursa in the slightest. And
Comrade Chris getting run at a little bit.
Dire's middle tower
likely dead
is
there. I'll
under
be very surprised if he makes it out of this one alive.
Yeah, I was getting tiny comboed.
That golem
And
is super
Golem
unnecessary.
dropped on his head.
That
for the
was
BM, I guess.
so unnecessary.
It's a BM. It's important.
Right. Now we're so far favoring the Dire. I mean it better. It really better. Bristleback
Smoking
actually.
jungle here.
Bristleback actually, with the kills he was able to get, managed to climb all the way to the top of net worth, basically just on that alone. Has been able to get some last hits as well.
Rushing that Eternal Shroud there.
Yep. Jakiro ults the golem.
Yeah, we got a bit of a crazy situation coming up here.
Very casual quapple.
Sonic Wave. Yep.
Spear breaker coming in. Gets the Jakiro.
Kid
Oh, the
Dynamite,
trash
no
boat!
fear.
Trash boat, super low! But Boss shows up the exact wrong time! The exact wrong direction,
yeah.
They just can't kill her!
Oh no.
Spearbreaker desperately just needs to find somewhere to charge, but there's nowhere to go on the map for him.
Alright, Trash Boat is online.
And that's triple
yeah.
for Trash Boat there, yeah.
Wheels fall off the bus.
Right, yeah, I think Kid Dynamite just assumed his ghosts were going to kill the Quap down there. He just lost vision just a second too soon.
They know where this Ursa is, they have vision of him.
Oh no!
And he can just purge that dagger if he needs to. Doesn't look like he will.
Kid Dynamite actually coming in looking for round 2 here. Missing the silence.
Again, you know, another
Spearbreaker
game.
coming back as well. I can't say this is a great idea for Lich to fight. With them all there and all the Lich ults down. And definitely tell you this, I feel like one big way that fight went wrong for Lich is the way too early golem. If they had held the golem for the actual fight coming up rather than just using it to try and steal the kill on Shadow Demon, I feel like they probably could have gotten a win there.
Potentially.
Because that was definitely a situation where it was like, you know, silence somebody for a second and Quap dies. Quap dies, they just lose the fight.
Kill Banana Sand. Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Drop snakes on the tier 2 in mid.
Are fortified.
Ursa is gonna have something to say about that potentially.
The 1 second stun. Uh-oh.
Okay, Katie's
Quap.
here. And
Quap
the golem's
getting
here.
messed up, big time. But again, they just can't kill her.
Tower is under
Good golem.
attack.
Definitely a difference in how that matchup went with the golem available.
Okay,
Quap
Sonic
just
Wave to
ults
try to
everybody in
deter
the
this.
world.
X3 really wants that Quap.
Can't blame him. It's very important to get rid of Quap at this point.
Oh yeah.
Quap
Trash
4-0
Boat
and
is
2.
looking
Quap.
dangerous again here.
Quap has
How many games
participated
in a row?
every single kill so far for the Dire here. Spearbreaker gets Ice Path. Oh, Quap! Oh, but the
so
Shadow
low.
Demon save! I'm lagging, baby! I'm Bohoro! Kid Dynamite going down again in pursuit of that desperate pursuit of that Quap kill. Quap survives
Oh, yeah.
25 HP!
25 HP,
Radiant's
yeah.
middle tower is under attack.
And again, continues the streak of, actually no, is now 2 kills down from having a hand in every single kill they got. Ursa, in the meanwhile, just trying to use the space to
Dire's
farm
top
up.
tower is under attack.
Spearbreaker just gonna
Radiant's
mess things up
bottom
for
tower
Kai down
is
here.
under attack.
Yep.
Guy's certainly
Bothering
not
a bit.
going to be able to do much to the
Dire's
guy.
top tower has been
Yep.
denied.
Might,
Got a Warlock in here too.
yeah, but we got the Shadow Shaman as well. Fortunately, everything Shadow Shaman does is just bulldoze through. Boss going down.
Into Dynamite. Yep.
Without the charge, though, they just can't deal with the bristleback.
Yep.
Panic pushing up every lane that they can as soon as they can.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I was gonna bully Ursa here.
Yeah, he found the Ursa.
Just gonna right click away.
Okay.
Again, the haste runes.
Oh no!
The ult gets the gets
Yep,
Ursa
he's
there,
hasted.
and with the haste,
Gone.
they can't get him. This is the luckiest game in the world for Trash Boat. Like, if I was Trash Boat, I would buy 10 lottery tickets. The fucking haste runes, they just keep coming out for him. Gay Ben is
true.
trying to throw this for Lich.
Win probability is currently 83% panic. 84% panic, if you're wondering.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Well, this
Personally
might
dropped
change
a
things.
golem on Quab's set. But again, without the Spirit Breaker. Oh, Spirit Breaker isn't a great spot this time.
might
Tiny is
change
here!
things. Yep.
Kill on all the VIPs looking like it's coming in. Everyone's dying here.
is under attack.
Bristle's
very
so
good.
fast. Bristle's fast. He has an Eternal Shroud as well.
Radiant's
Oh, the
Yes,
Spirit
Biff.
Breaker ult though.
Yep.
And down he goes.
There you go.
All the
Now
VIPs
it's
on Meg.
72%, 71%. Wow. Going down very dramatically.
Right.
There you go. Shows you how useful that statistic is.
Yeah. Panic's certainly not doing what I initially thought and just trying to main team this down here. They're definitely
Yeah,
trying
they're
to
running
actually
this lineup,
genuinely
yeah.
win this in like the 30-minute time span.
Yep. Quap and Ursa gonna have a bit of a tiff again.
Spear Breaker coming in for the state of affairs
Yep.
here.
Okay, good.
Do we have the Spear Breaker ult? No.
Nope.
Really needs to stop charging in when he doesn't have ult at this point. Like, he's just not going to kill anybody without it right now. Panic offensive in the jungle here.
Yep. We're definitely looking
Trying to get the Spear
looking
Breaker
real
here.
hard for something.
And he's looking pretty big. And he's just gonna throw free food to Ursa.
Oh
Just
yeah.
completely destroys the Shadow Demon. Spear Breaker coming in from behind, but not finding what he
changes
wants
mine.
to get. It's ulted very casually.
Yep.
They're
Oh,
so
dear.
desperate to get Spear Breaker here,
He
but he's
denied
denied.
him.
They are super five protecting one on Trash Boat at this point. Like,
Radiant's
nobody
yeah.
gives
top
one
tower
about
is under
Kai.
attack.
He's just kind of casually split pushing top.
Yep.
I'm just kind of walking up here for him.
Glad that's a trail wheel line.
We're going back in.
Double damage.
I
So the double damage ring, it's definitely a little
Radiant's
scary.
top
Looks
tower
like
means
Kai's
I
gonna
can
walk right
actually
into him.
kill Bristleback.
Maybe not.
Where's the, where was Spear Breaker there? He was at spawn, okay. I don't know what Bristle
Okay,
is
maybe
thinking, to be honest
so.
with you.
Okay, good golem.
Definitely overstayed his welcome there. Ursa's just going to anger off the Purge there.
It's completely out of mana though. Oh no!
Shadow
Completely out of
Demon is
life.
completely destroyed. Same with Ursa and the Warlock though.
And SB himself.
Yep. All going down there. Well, that's not good.
Yeah, that definitely happened.
No surprise there. And killing the pause one on a team that's kind of structured like this is a good objective. Just they just need to get the pause 2 again.
Just needed to not lose Ursa, yeah.
Right. You get the pause 2 again, need to not lose Ursa in the procession of things.
Ursa is here.
Very hungry.
Looking like we're gonna have 2 different fights here. Multicam.
Yep. The Shadow Demon just kind of silence run right over. Tiny tried to throw his illusions back at Shadow Demon, but I think he went off screen just 1 second too soon.
Yep.
I can tell you one thing: the early Spirit Breaker pick, I think, is actually kind of actually going to hamper Lich quite a bit here. One definitely big thing that they could have in their favor here is a very nice tanky guy to eat the heat for them here, but they don't really have that.
Right. They're gonna get banana
Dive
save.
really far for the banana
Response
stand, yeah.
comes in. As it always seems to do with Panic. You know, you can't get anything for free against this team.
Right. Chris actually taking out some supports in the back line here. So DP starts the ult.
Okay, maybe you can get something for
Tony!
free.
Oh! Oh, that's so
He
sad
charged. Self-charge, alright.
though. No hope for that without the charge
Oh
there.
god, Kai.
Just casually ate the DP there. Ursa wants to do something more, but he's way too low.
And trash boats here, which is complicating matters.
He needs to charge the hell out of here.
Oh, walks under vision.
Yep. That really sucked for them.
Indeed.
At the very least, Ursa got a nice chunk of change for that fight, but still.
Now we
Don't
will
think-
panic at the Rosh pit.
Yep. Don't really have a great ability to do Rosh at this point, though.
Right.
Kuro just completely annihilated.
Yep.
Yep, Panic has to actually just pull out. They just can't stand up to Rosh at the moment.
Right.
Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, they do a high 5 play there. I can't believe I missed that looking at failed Rosh attempts.
Sad. Gonna go back in with the Shadow Demon here. Thinking you can do it with 3.
Potentially. Not necessarily these 3, but yeah.
Gonna be doing it blind as well. Lich has absolutely no idea this is happening.
Yep.
Got smoke here.
Maybe a little too late, I think. They do spot it
Found him
out.
in the Rosh.
But yeah, too late. Now they have a 6v5.
Yep.
Pings flying around the map. Charge onto Quap, actually.
You're right through a mile of pain. Radiant coming in, cleaning up the supports though.
Oh man,
Double
Sonic
Yules.
Wave.
Ursa eating supports.
Yeah, he
Oh,
certainly
he's not
is.
gonna like
There's
this.
plenty of them to go around. Ah, he's hasted again. Trash boat is hasted again.
Jesus Christ.
Dire's bottom tower
Can I be
is
frank enough to say I don't think Panic would be having nearly this level of success if it wasn't for the constant haste runes Quab would be having? Like, seriously, 4 deaths she's averted from those things alone.
I don't
This
think she
is
dies in that
ludicrous.
fight with, without that.
Radiant's middle
Well, she
tower
certainly would have
is under
died had she
attack.
not had the XP and gold from the fight she survived.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They've definitely fully inerted poor Spirit Breaker at this point. Things started out really well for him, but the lineup that they have, he is just useless if he can't. He just doesn't have ult up 24/7 basically,
Right.
which you obviously can't have.
Okay, I'm just gonna get gone on here actually,
Yeah.
but
Very heavily jumped here. Armlet Tall going for his life here, but does not save it. Aegis is
just
down.
the Aegis though. That was a lot of pain to go through to get an Aegis. The Dogtown. Oh no, the Jakiro!
Nope. Gonna lose 2 there. You're gonna have to push uphill against Ghost here, though.
Looking a little like it, but we'll see.
I don't think they can push up against the Ghosts here.
They're gonna try to hold them for as long as they can.
Radiant's bottom
Gaben has dropped the hammer on Lich, staying 95%.
Yep.
Radiant's top tower.
Delayed go in here. They don't want to fight without Ursa. They better. They can't. They're gonna be able to stand up to this.
Ursa is here. Just spawned. So there's that. Okay, good golem.
Yep.
Oh,
They
okay, they got him. Can't
they
keep
got
getting away
Quap
with this.
ultimately. Got Jakiro as well.
Radiant's top barracks.
Well, Jakiro will cause them a lot of grief.
Losing X3 in the process. He's buying back. Going in on Kai, which is a bad idea. Just immediately has to stop that.
Yep. Get some bit of a consolation prize there. The Shaman and the SD. So there's that.
And that is good. I don't know if they can win without that top Rax, but that is good.
Sus Eels, huh?
Lots of pings going out here.
Gonna bother Ursa a bit to mid lane. They do have people coming in on both sides here, it looks like.
Definitely a bigger response. Definitely a bigger response in favor of the Lich here.
Oh no. Yep, he's dead.
Ursa going down again.
Oh, the Quap ulti. Just completely inerts any possible response they could have had there.
I can tell you this much. Beginning of the game, I mentioned the Dogtown rotations to mid. I hate to say it this early, but yeah, definitely should have been seeing those this game. Quap, again, almost single-handedly.
Yeah, again, another trash boat game in a row where he just mops the floor, just dictates the whole game.
Right.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Guy's a player to watch, that's for sure.
Dynamite just getting run over here. As another set of racks goes down.
Just gonna get pasted here.
That Prophet is back. Silencing the bristleback. He's starting to
Everyone's
try
in
an
the
armlet
Jakiro
toggle.
ulti.
But no, that's it.
Radiant's middle barracks is
I
falling.
think he can stay with it the game.
Ah. And the series.
And
That's it.
likely, Lich's hope to bracket, unfortunately.
Yep.
That's the ball game here.
Dire victory. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There you go.
Right. It's hard to analyze that game much because I feel like this game was really disproportionately decided by one thing and one thing alone. Those haste runes, baby. Those haste runes changed so much of this dynamic. What would have happened if it weren't for those haste runes? It's hard to say. Panic at the Rosh pit, certainly if they were playing like this, certainly could have still gotten themselves a victory there. But I feel like this is really almost 80% haste runes by volume. Which really sucks for Lich. Because it feels like they didn't really have a very fair shake here for their last.
Well, they didn't have
their
rune
last
control,
game.
so.
They didn't have
But
rune
it's
control,
still,
but they could
it's
not
not
have
100%
really.
like random blind luck. You still need rune control.
Could not have
to get
possibly had rune
runes.
control, I don't think, against this lineup. It's a bit of a shame. It very much is a gamble. Like, Panic picks a lineup that can 100% secure the early runes, and then just gets the best possible early runes. Makes you wonder how this would have gone down if it was like 5 consecutive regions instead of 5 consecutive hastes, or 5 consecutive arcanes, or 5 consecutive this, that, or the other, you know? The
Right.
Spirit Breaker pick, especially as early as it came, definitely backfired. It feels like that's been a constant problem with Lich this season, actually. I feel like, unfortunately, Kid Dynamite's instincts for picking out the Spirit Breaker just never seem to be that well aligned. I can definitely see why. I wanted to have a big fight guy who could kind of chase, knock people around for the death profit ult, but it wasn't really what they needed this game, unfortunately.
Right.
A more conventional, a tanky guy in this role. Funnily enough, go with that X3 mainstay. Go with the Centaur Warrunner here. Being able to stand up in large part to what Panic's bringing to the table, I think a lot changes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would have been enough, but I think a lot would have changed, especially in just those constant issues of Trash Smoke getting away with sub 50 HP, Bristleback getting away with sub 50 HP.
Yep.
Very good line to save. That's a very big tragedy. I do feel like without the without that issue, without the haste runes, probably would have been good for Lich. Gotham's asking, what's the playoff picture looking like? He hasn't available results.
I
don't know. I know NWA is the top team for the tiebreaker if they were able to get there. So they did actually 2-0 against Willow Twisted Fantasy. I think you got it. I think Lich is knocked out. Very big tragedy. Well, I've got a few people who are probably going through a few boxes of Kleenexes to talk to, so I don't think we should hang on this for too long. So,
Yeah.
as usual, if you or somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2, casual or more competitive level, ld2l.gg. You can be a stand-in, you can be a player, you can be anything you want to be. If you're going to be a player, they're going to have to wait a season.
Yeah.
And
Season's almost over though, so
Yep.
there you go.
And any closing comments, Randy?
Nope.
That's it. See you guys next time.